Good morning, welcome to Augusta race weekend. It is Saturday, we are in Atlanta, just leaving Atlanta, driving to Augusta. We flew in late last night, and then I spent the morning building up the bike, which it's all, can you see back? No, you can't see back there. It's all back there. I got the bike all built up. It was about what I expected to build up the bike from a hen house, which for those of you that don't know, the hen house, you like pull the whole thing apart so it fits in a really small bag so that they don't charge you oversized fees at the airport, which is great, but it takes a little bit of work to put the whole thing back together, and surprisingly it seems to have gone just fine, so that's good. We have about 2 hours, about an hour 45 until we get to the venue. We'll check in with you guys once we get to the venue and we'll show you everything going on there. See ya. We just finished up the venue. I don't know. I know maybe other people have opinions, so if you have like different thoughts, like comment. But to me, the venue is like the worst part of the whole weekend. It's so busy and there's so many people, and like you can never get to the person you need to get to, and you can never, and it's so stressful, and there's just people everywhere. And to me, I'm like, I have to get my bike, and I have to get air in the tires, and I have to get, like, to me, I'm thinking about everything else I have to do, and there's just, I don't like it. I really, to me, I try to get into the venue and out of the venue as fast as possible. I don't know, I might be alone on this. Other people might totally disagree. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the venue. Do you like it? Do you spend a bunch of time there? Do you like me? Do you get in and out really fast? Or are you like me and you like to chat and meet people and see things? That's me, I don't know. So, all right, but that's done. Oh, wow, I'm really dark. Let's move, okay. So, but that's done. It's now time for some lunch. Okay, so carrying the bike because the tires are totally flat and I don't have a bike pump, so we gotta try to find a bike pump. And we pulled the bike out of the car and the headset was all weird because apparently I don't know how to build it. So I had to try to fix the headset. Now I'm carrying the bike, don't know where I'm going. It's hot here. Yeah, this is why I don't like spending time at the venue, because there's other stuff that happens, that comes up that you have to deal with. And I'd much rather be doing this stuff because I actually have to do this. I don't have to go shopping. So I'm gonna try to find a bike pump. All right, we'll catch up with you later. Augusta 70.3 pro tip: drive or Google Earth, figure out some way to view the last like mile to 2 miles of the bike course. That way, as you're coming back in and you're like, okay, I think I'm getting close to the finish, I'm in town, I'm at my, you'll know exactly when you're like a mile out, and then you'll know when it's like, okay, now I need to be thinking about getting off the bike. So figure out the last like mile of the bike course, and then you'll know specifically when is the transition coming, and you won't have to worry about it. Pro tip. Good morning, everyone. It is race morning. It is just a little past 7 o'clock. I launch in like 40 minutes. It's very comfortable right now. It's not very humid, about 70 degrees. It's not going to stay that way. Predicted high of like 90 something, like 60% humidity. It's going to be hot out there. It's not a wetsuit legal swim. Water's like 78 degrees, so you know, is what it is. Feeling good, feeling ready to go. Just drank my Red Bull, so I'm feeling all kinds of jittery and shaky, but I'm gonna hand the camera over to Sarah. You're gonna be following her the rest of the day. Probably gonna see you probably next time we chat, be at the finish line, so wish me luck, and we'll see you out on the course.
out of the water like, oh, probably 5 minutes ago. It's exciting. He was swimming really fast. He got in the water, I don't know, maybe 15th back in the line of people to get in. I think he came out 3rd of the water. Whew, I had to run fast to get here by the time he got out of transition. So he looked really strong on the swim. Got out onto the bike pretty fast, didn't even see him in transition, just kind of waited till he biked out. Hopefully got a video of that you just saw or gonna see. And now he's onto the bike course. So yeah, I'm just trying to take it in. I saw Seymour come off the bike. She was in the lead and Rennie was a little bit behind her, tried to take some pictures. So yeah, we got athletes on the course right back here. Well, not very many yet because, well, here's some, because the race just started, but it seems like it's gonna be a gorgeous day, and check in later. Go Eric.
I just couldn't run. I just was trying. I just couldn't. It's just so hot. I just can't. I just couldn't do it. I was just so tired. It's just, yeah. I'm gonna go find some water.
Get another water, babe.
Lay down.
Okay.
We'll talk later. Good morning from the next day. Sorry, the video kind of just cuts out from the race. We filled up the memory card and I didn't have the spare. This morning, not feeling super great. Really tired, still very dehydrated. But yeah, I want to tell you all about the race. There's just so much to talk about. So we'll just start from the top. Let's talk about the swim. So the swim went really well. It's a rolling start, so you seed yourself based off of how fast you think you're gonna be. So I was like right up front with under 27-minute people, and the guy directly in front of me was like, he volunteered to be the very first person into the water, and we were told we were gonna line up directly behind that person. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like 2 people behind him, so I'm good. I'm where I want to be. And as we were like walking down the pier, everybody from the sides like kept like pushing in line, and I ended up like 25 people back. It was like, I mean, it's fine. I just thought that was funny that I ended up so far back when I started up so far. But I jumped in like maybe 25 seconds before the first, or after the first person, so it's totally fine. Very quickly swam through most of the group. After about 5 minutes, there was only one swimmer that I could really see in front of me, so I swam up to this person and then fully intended to just go right past them. And this woman that I swam up to, like, stuck to me. Like, as I accelerated past her, she picked up the pace. So then I kind of would like rest for a little bit and slow down, then I would accelerate again, and she'd like, so she's a great swimmer. She had a phenomenal swim. I ended up catching up with her after the race. It turns out she's a former college swimmer who specializes in the mile. So I was like, yeah, of course you are. So she had a great swim. We both did. It was both phenomenal swim for both of us. I came out of the water, I think, 3rd overall. Had a really awesome transition, was really fast, and then got out on the bike. So then I get on the bike, and there was a few people right in front of me. Oh, this tag. So there's a few people right in front of me, and I, first 5 miles, I catch up to them and I pass them. I don't see anybody at this point, so I don't know, is there still some people in front of me from the swim? Where am I at? I don't know what's going on, but a few minutes later, another guy caught up to me. And I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna do this together. So I just decided to ride with him. Side note, I had made some mistakes in installing the power meter back on my bike from shipping, so I didn't have power. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was how I was feeling. And so I was like, okay, I'm feeling great, feeling strong. There's this guy, he's here, I'm just gonna ride with him. And that's what we did. We rode the whole bike course that way. Sometimes he would surge ahead and I would chase, and then other times he would kind of drop back and then I would surge ahead and he would chase back on. So it worked really well because we hit this out and back section that was like maybe a mile long, and we timed it on there, and we were kind of chatting as we passed each other. We were like 4.5 minutes up on up on third place. So we were way off the front of this pack. Felt great, felt strong. The two of us rode the whole thing together, came into transition, and felt great. I was like really excited to start the run because it was going really well. And as far as I knew, I was in the lead of the race, so I was really excited. So coming off the bike felt great. Like, I didn't think that I went too hard. I thought that I had a really great race. My assumption was that I was first overall, which just totally blew my mind. So it all seemed like it was going great. Started off to run. First mile was like, you know, kind of feeling a little tired, as one does, but you know, seems okay. Got through the first mile, started mile 2, kind of started to get like a little side stitch. So tried to just work through that, tried to feel better, tried to do my nutrition, you know, started to slow down a little bit. Was running maybe like 5 or 10 seconds slower than I was originally hoping, but you know, assuming I'm still leading the race at this point. Everything seems to still be working. It's like, okay, mile 2, like starting to feel better. Get to mile 3, it's like not really feeling any better, starting to actually feel worse. Get to mile 4, there's an aid station that kind of does like a 180 to come back on the other side of the street. I stopped at that aid station to get water and ice and stuff, and just that was the moment. That stop right there was the moment that it all just kept, you know, it's finally started running again, kind of got it going, but you know, the 6:30 became a 7, became a 7:30, became an 8, and that was the story of the run. Just getting to the next aid station to try to get ice and water to cool down. The sun was just so hot, and you feel the sunburn happening. And then you finally turn off of the street at the end, and you have like 0.2 miles to go, and I'm like, God, it's like 0.2 miles, like just run, just like anything, do anything, and it's like you just can't. You just, like, you're like begging your legs to do anything, and they just won't. Like, there's just nothing there. So that's so frustrating. It's like, you know, God, the swim and the bike were so amazing, and it's so frustrating to not have a run that at least is on par with how amazing the swim bike is, or it was. I'm gonna go to France next year, which was totally the goal. I had the bike that I have been training so hard to have. My swim was amazing. You know, 19th overall, second in age group, like so many things to be so proud of at this race, and I'm so happy with the way it all came together. It is a little disappointing to not have the run that I know I can do. But you know, that's how it goes. That's how these races, that's how they go. So that's it for the season. We are done. There's no more triathlons happening this year. Sarah and I are focusing on some running races, trying to, you know, improve the run, as one does. So we're going to be working on that next. I got a couple tips, some things I want to share about the bike, some of my training techniques, some of the mechanical choices that I made, some of the gear choices that I made, that really I feel like helped me have that truly phenomenal bike ride. So I want to share some of those tips with you guys. So I'm going to put together a little video for you in a little bit, so keep an eye out for that one. But until then, we'll see you at the next one. Bye.